Hey, everybody. I just want to take this opportunity to talk to you a little bit about what we're all talking about, which is the coronavirus. I don't have to tell you that we are living in incredible times, unprecedented times, really. And it's an opportunity for us as a church to be able to speak into what's going on in the world around us. The question that we have to respond to is, what do we do as a church and as Christians at a time like this? And one of the things that we need to say right at the outset is we don't respond out of fear. We don't respond out of panic. We actually believe that our God is a living God, a God that's still in control of the whole universe, sits on the throne. And I would love it if we as a church could embrace during this time Isaiah 41:10, that we would memorize it together, that we'd throw our whole weight on it. This is what it says. It says, "Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, and I'll help you, and I'll hold you up with my righteous right hand." I think that verse should be the verse that just guides us, directs us, gives us hope, gives us courage during the time that we're in right now. One of the things that we're going to do as a church is we're going to move all of our services online for the foreseeable future. That means we won't be gathering here at CrossRoads at 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 6 o'clock on Sundays. Rather than you coming here, we want to bring the church to you. And it'll be a wonderful opportunity to gather together in your home with friends, neighbors, whoever, and do church in smaller groups during the time that we have to be out of our building. You might ask the question, why are we doing this right now? I think most of you are aware that our government asked us to pull back on large gatherings over 250. I know a lot of you will say, yeah, but aren't churches exempt from that? And yes, they exempted churches from that. But when you think about it, and we had to think this through and try and act with wisdom, not out of fear, but hopefully with wisdom, we're the largest gathering place on a Sunday in central Alberta, larger than anything else. So we will have on any given Sunday well over 200, or rather 2,500, 2,500 people. That's a huge group. There's a lot of people looking at us. And I think to honor our civic authorities, to honor our governments, to do our part to sort of tap back the spread of this virus, it would be wise for us to go online because we can. And I want you to know that we're going to do everything in our part to keep connected with you. During the weeks, Monday to Friday, business as usual here at the church. Office hours are normal. Ministries will still go on that are under 250. And if your ministry leader decides to make a change, you'll hear about it from them, or you'll hear about it from us on our webpage. So for the foreseeable future, apart from Sunday, it'll be business as usual. One of the things I think that we have to really get a handle on is, though it's unprecedented times, it's also a time of unprecedented opportunity. Here's a great opportunity for us as the church to be salt and light in central Alberta, like maybe we've never been able to be before. Everybody's talking about this stuff. And we talk a lot about 1 minute longer conversations. What a great time to just weigh into a conversation and give people the reason for the hope that we have. I think this is a tremendous time. And I think for us as Christians, the art of neighboring, which Pastor Sean and myself have talked about in the past, is just something that we can just throw ourselves right into. We ought to all know our neighbors. We ought to be going to our neighbors, especially the vulnerable. Maybe you have single moms on your block, maybe elderly people, maybe people that have health issues. Why don't we give them our name and our number and say, you guys, if you need help, we're here. If you need groceries, we'll buy. Let's do everything that we can to be neighbors and to spread the love of Jesus like we've never done before in our community. And maybe when we have our services on Sunday, why not say to maybe some of the people, your friends that don't know Jesus yet, hey, why don't you join me for brunch on Sunday? We're going to do church. And we'll make sure that we have a series going over the next few weeks that puts the spotlight fully on Jesus and offers hope for people that are living in fear. I have 3 asks of you as we go forward. Here's what they are. Number 1, I ask that you start listening to Jesus more than the news. Not saying don't listen to the news, but listen to Jesus more than the news. The news breeds fear and panic. Listening to Jesus builds faith, builds hope, and gives confidence. Secondly, I would ask that you learn to share with those in need. I know that you practice that, but we can do this in a much greater way. Let's go counter culture. Everybody's hoarding, everybody's stocking up. Let's practice giving away. Let's walk in a whole different direction. Thirdly, I would love it if you would tune in Sunday, because Sunday we're going to talk more about how we go forward as a church. We're going to talk more about the hope that we have. So please tune in Sunday, and we'll do our best to keep you as informed as we can. Thanks, Crossroads, and love the fact that God's in control. We can trust him, and look forward to talking to you Sunday.